tired of feeling I'm high on believing.
So here's the real mystery. How do real MLMers like us, who didn't cheat and only bug family members and friends, who want to grow a profitable home business, how do we recruit A players into our downlines and create extra incomes, yet still have plenty of time for the rest of our lives? That's the blaring question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Steve Larson, and welcome to Secret MLM Hacks Radio. Okay, I just watched Guardians of the Galaxy again, and it was awesome. So that song has been stuck in my head. I have no other reason why I put that on there. I just hope that YouTube doesn't actually block me when I put this on YouTube. I might have to edit that out or make it shorter or something. But hey, guys, I'm really pumped for today. I wanted to walk you through something, two things. The first one has it made almost 10 grand in a week. Okay. The second one in the MLM community. Okay. In the MLM community, brand new. Okay. Okay. Next, the second thing I want to tell you about is a strategy that I've been implementing that I think the rest of you should probably do also, because the people I've known that have pulled this off, which I'm modeling after them, I'm about to go do it also. But the people I've known that have done that have made hundreds of thousands of dollars very, very quickly. And if you're thinking like, Steven, I'm just starting out, like I'm barely making $100 a month. Okay, well then perk your ears up, get a piece of paper out, because this is how. Anyways, the next few episodes of this podcast, I am very, very interested in making sure you understand some of the deep strategies that I am using from a marketing standpoint to create the course and product that is going live on January 4th, 2018, right? I'm very, very excited about it. It's something that's been in the making now for 2 years. I mean, I launched the beta of it a year and a half ago. It went great, but I also saw where the flaws were. You had to be somewhat of a funnel fanatic like myself, somewhat of a tech geek like myself to actually pull it off. So there's a lot of issues there. Now, I'm not a coder or a programmer. I want you guys to know that. But right now, if you go to secretmlmhacksradio.com, right, there's a funnel there. That's what we call a funnel, right? There's a sales process behind that. It's not really selling anything, but it's giving a ton of value. It's something that you should have paid for. Does that make sense? If you go to secretmlmhacksradio.com, right, there's that first page, and it says, hey, look, do you want the MLM Masters Pack? Right? I had to think through something super awesome that would be awesome to give away for free that people should pay for. And everyone I know that has actually gone through all those videos, they go nuts for it. I just got a message again today from someone, and they were freaking out. They're so excited. It's amazing what those 5 videos have done. They add significant value, and I should be charging for it. So I did that on purpose, okay? So the first page lets you sign up for that. The second page says, hey, do you have a question you'd like to be able to ask me that I can answer live on the podcast? And in the next few episodes here, that's what I'm going to be doing a lot of. I want to make sure I answer a lot of questions for you guys, which is awesome. But so the reason I'm telling this is because this Saturday, I love to see so many people who download these the moment I put them up, because time is of the essence for a lot of things that I announce on here. Okay. So this Saturday, I dropped an email out to those of you who got the actual MLM Masters Pack, the free MLM Masters Pack from secretmlmhacksradio.com. And I dropped an email to you guys about a week and a half ago, and I said, hey, if you want to watch me, I have a second podcast show, and I've got to go rebuild the funnel for it. If you want to watch me build it live, why don't you come join me, and I'll just share my screen and walk you through everything that I'm doing so you can watch it and do it for yourself. Okay, that's what the email I said that went out there. Okay, and that offer still stands. Okay, that offer still stands. If you want to go watch that this Saturday, I'll be doing that. If you are listening to this and it's past this Saturday, which is, December 29th, 2017. If you're listening past there, you can still go to the same URL, and which is salesfunnelbroker.com/live. salesfunnelbroker.com/live. Sorry, I slurred a little there. But there's a whole bunch of replays and things like that on there you can check out as well. The only reason I'm telling you guys about that now, I'm not trying to cross the two communities here that I have, but a lot of you guys have checked out the podcasting funnel that I have. And so I thought I might as well drop it out to you guys so you guys can check it out. and watch how I built that, which a lot of you guys have gone through. So you can do it for yourself, is what I'm saying. It's free. You can just come watch. The last live funnel build that I did was 4 hours long. Just know, it's a crap ton of value. I think it's a technical term, and people pay anywhere from 15 to 25 grand per seat to come to a 3-day event with me and Russell Brunson and listen to myself teach for that amount of time. So 4 hours is a lot, and it's a lot of, I hope you guys feel what I'm giving there is awesome. So I love doing it, so I'm super excited. So anyways, that's this Saturday at 9, it's either 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. I can't remember, but you have to go check it out. It'll tell you on that page. Again, that's salesfunnelbroker.com/live. Anyway, hey, so that was like 5 minutes of intro. Hey, I wanted to be able to walk you guys through something. So I was, when I first started working for Russell Brunson, which if you don't know who Russell Brunson is, he actually got a big start in MLM. He was the number one seller in 2 MLMs at the exact same time. Okay? That's crazy. How did he do it? Guess what? The same stuff that I'm teaching you, the same stuff that I'm actually selling. And nobody else sells the stuff that I'm about to drop out on January 4th to everyone in that product. No one else does. Well, how do I know? Because I've looked. It was his right-hand funnel builder for almost 2 years. I looked around all over the place. There was 56,000 active users of ClickFunnels every single month. Active users. You know how many industries that covers? We saw everything. And it was easy to see what people were doing. No one else teaches this. So I'm super excited to be able to go through and actually show this and show you how I'm doing what I am. It's the very first time when I just opened the gates, just a little bit on a new MLM that I got into. It's like immediately 20 people right underneath me joined. Why? Because of what I'm doing. Because of how I'm doing it, which is why I want to show you guys on this Saturday that funnel build. So if you want to, you can come check it out. If it's past and you're listening to, still go to that URL and you can, I put a lot of replays and stuff like that up there. If not the full replay, then at least there's partial stuff there. You can still check it out and get I don't know, some of the gist or something like that. Anyway, but there is a pattern that I have watched over and over and over again. And MLM is very related to, on the internet, what we would call affiliate marketing. MLM's very related to it. And because of that, strategies back and forth sometimes bleed over a little bit. Not totally, but sometimes. Affiliate marketing is when I sell somebody else's product that I didn't make and I get a commission for it. Okay, most of the time, you're doing the exact same thing product-wise with MLM. Okay, and so what I've done, though, is okay, let me just walk you through this. The first time I joined an MLM, right, this guy called, and I know I've told some of this story before, but this guy called and he goes, "Hey, Steven, man, do you want to join this MLM?" And I was like, no thanks. Sounds like a pyramid scheme. I'm not gonna do it, right? And my buddy called back. And he's like, "Dude, you'd be great at this. Come on, man." And I was like, "Fine, I trust you. I'll do it." So I joined. Okay, and I joined somewhat reluctantly. And I get in the car, and I'm going to go meet this guy in my upline. And I start driving over to, like 20 minutes away, over to this other, this other building that this guy's in. And I get out of my car, and it's cold out. It's winter out, but it's clear blue skies. I remember this very clearly, okay, because this had a profound impact on... Well, I mean, it's the reason I'm podcasting about it now, so let me just keep going. Okay. Anyway, clear blue skies. It was chilly out. It was in the middle of winter. There's no snow, but there was still, everything was kind of dead and brown a little bit. And I get out of the car and I walk into this building. It's a white building on the corner of a little more of a rundown part of town, and I was like, okay. And I walk inside the building, and it was awkwardly very empty. It wasn't a small building, but it was very, very empty. And there's like some random person over in the corner, like cleaning. It was kind of awkward a little bit. And I sit down with this guy and we shake hands. I'm like, "Hey," and he seemed like a nice guy. And I sat down and we start talking, and there's nothing against him at all. Okay. Nothing against him at all. Brilliant person. Still talk with him. Absolutely amazing. Inspired this entire thing. All right. I owe a lot to him. But it was the way that he, representing the MLM, was pulling me in to his downline. Okay. And I sat down, and he had me write out this big list, and he said, "Hey, this is how people get successful at this." And I was like, "Okay, sounds good. Let me dive both feet in." So I sat down and we start writing things down. And then at the end of it, he hands me this big stack of papers, and one of them was like, hey, here's some really easy sales scripts. I was like, cool. At least I think so. I can't remember if that. Actually, I don't know if I got sales scripts. But he's like, hey, here's a sheet that will help you keep track of the people you're recruiting. I was like, okay, cool. Hey, here's like the list of the top 3 things you need to be doing every single day to be successful with this and actually stay ahead. And I was like, cool. And that was kind of it. And I walked away, and a lot of you guys know the story. I worked like crazy. I got 13 people in my downline in the first month. I think it was like 5 weeks, actually, 4.5, 5 weeks, something like that. And I did it mostly by walking down Main Street, talking to businesses, recruiting a few friends and family, yes, mostly. But I did a lot of like, it was cold recruiting, some of it, like right off the street, okay? I was full of gusto. Okay, now let's take a moment to analyze what just happened. Okay, in the internet marketing space, in affiliate marketing, the stuff that he handed me when I joined, we would call that the offer. You can think of it as the offer, okay? I paid several $100s. I came in at their highest, I think at their highest level, but I came in at their level that it's the only one they pitched me anyways. I don't know if there's another one, but I came in and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. And for my money, I got several things, right? I got a position in the MLM, right? I got the rights to go sell the product through their approved ways. I got some scripts. I got some a tracker for some stuff. I got like the daily routine you should be doing to be successful and things like that. There's several things that I got. I didn't just buy a position, right? The offer was all those other things plus the position. Does that make sense? You need to understand that I have watched many, in the roles that I've played in the last 2 years especially, with funnel building and the funnel world, on the internet especially, the people who know how to make offers when someone joins a downline or when selling a product in general are usually the people who are winning, okay? So I want you to think about this real quick. Now, follow with me a little bit, okay? Now, let me craft another story here real quick, okay? So with that in the backdrop, follow me here, all right? I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place in this episode. I'm kind of going all over, but like stick with me, okay? Understand this one concept, and it should change the way you recruit forever, okay? And this is the reason why people join my MLM, why people join my downline, okay? I'm not pitching you, I'm telling you, okay? This is a strategy I actually use. All right, because I bring them answers. So what I do, and now let's compare. When I joined the second, so I eventually left that first MLM. Years later, when I decided that I wanted to jump into this again, but do it very differently, and do it from the standpoint of an internet marketer, and not from the education of an MLMer, which, no offense, but I'm taking things that are proven in another industry and I'm shoving them over into a different industry which has never heard them before, mostly. And what I'm doing though is anyway, okay, so I joined the second MLM, right? I joined the second MLM, and what happened? Okay, hey Steven, we want to give you this position in this company, right? And then here's what you can get for it, right? I get online, and I start filling out the form to actually join. And there was these different levels, right? I don't remember the exact dollar amounts for some of them. I always just go for the highest. That's the kind of people I want, so I always go for what I want. So I joined at the highest, which was like $1,000 or something like that. And so I joined, and I was like, cool, no worries. And I joined, and when you join at this level, you get 2 of this and 5 of this product, and you get this and you get this and tickets to this and this over here and positions here, and you know what I mean? There was an offer that the MLM, right? Not my upline, the MLM was giving me when I joined their company. Okay? Does that make sense? In both scenarios, the MLM was the group that was creating the offer. Okay, now let's think about this real quick. Okay, about a year and a half ago, I was at work. We were creating offers, we were building funnels, we were doing all sorts of stuff that we were doing, and suddenly Russell Brunson stands up and he goes, "Oh my gosh, I want to promote this guy's thing, and look, I have my affiliate link." And I was like, "Cool, right?" If you guys don't know how affiliate marketing works, obviously, if he sells some of the product, he gets commission for it. But Russell Brunson being Russell Brunson, marketing wizard, total genius, friend and mentor to me. I absolutely, oh my gosh, the guy's like a brother to me. Mad respect for what he does. Complete amazing character of an individual. But what he does is he stands up and he goes, oh my gosh, let's create this cool offer, right? The first thing somebody's gonna get when they buy through my downline, or when they buy through my link, my affiliate link, right? This is as if he's talking. The first thing I'm gonna get when they buy through my affiliate link is they'll get the product. But I'm gonna toss in, right? This is like Russell talking. He's like, I'm going to toss in this product. I'm going to toss in this service. I'm going to toss in this book, this CD. And he creates his own offer off of the other person's. It incentivizes people like crazy to buy through his own affiliate link. And he wins affiliate competitions time after time after time like that. He's not the only one. Anytime I see anyone pull that off, anytime I see anyone do that, that's how it works. The first time I actually really started selling a lot of MLM education and products, that's how I did it. I created this product that was an offer. First, it was a product, and I graduated it into an offer, okay? And I know I'm getting a little nitty-gritties here, but stick with me, okay? Stick with me. I'm going somewhere. I'm going very specific. I'm going somewhere. So what I've done and what you need to do is learn what you need to include on your own when somebody joins your downline. Okay? When somebody joins your downline. Think through this. You've got to think through this because this is super key. Because right now, you are completely the exact identical, pixel for pixel, same as everyone else in your upline and your downline. I don't care what MLM you're in. If you love it, awesome. If you don't, start looking around and be passionate about what you're doing, okay? Anyway, but what I'm saying, does that make sense? Out of the box, MLM is broken. And I've said that many times before on this thing, but that's why. That's one of the reasons why. You have, if you just take the offer that the MLM has given you, the actual corporate, right? HQ, right? Whatever it is. If you're recruiting people in the same way that they've handed it to you, you are literally cookie cutter to everybody else in your upline and in your downline. Make no mistake, they are your competition. Okay? Why would somebody join you over the other person? Well, you have the exact same offer. Oh, if I join you, I get this position, I get these scripts, I get this daily routine thing, and I get the product for X, Y, and Z on AutoShip. Oh, cool. What do I get when I join this person inside the organization? Oh, look, I get this position. I get these scripts. I get this storyline. I get the daily routine thing. I get this book. I get this product on AutoShip. Wow. There's no difference. Okay? That's what I'm trying to point out here. Okay? I'm still going there. I'm not quite there yet, but we're unveiling it. I have to set it up like this because if I just come out and say it, I feel like people don't get it. And I'm trying to help you get it so that you can go do it. Okay? Okay? So think through, what can I offer that's unique to me, right? That people get when they join my downline, okay? Since my upline and my downline are my competition, what can I do to become unique again? Because right now I'm the exact same as everybody else on the planet. Okay, so I've taken this to several different levels, and I know I've talked to you guys about this before, that this is something that I do, and it's one of the reasons I recruit like an absolute beast, because of two things. Okay, number one, I have my own offer when somebody joins my downline. It is kick butt, it is amazing, okay? But there is a separate, more elite, more helpful, more amazing offer that I give when someone joins at the top level. Okay, this is a huge key. Guys, your MLM does the same thing. Most likely, a lot of them do, right? If you join at the $1,000 level, you get all this stuff. If you join at the $500 level, you get all of this stuff. If you join at the $100 level, you get this stuff. And legally, we have to let you join at $49, but no one's ever been like actually successful with that. You know what I mean? Right, that's like as if they're saying it. That's as if they're talking about it, because they do the same thing to the people coming in. But I hardly ever see anyone ever come through and do that to their own MLM also. It is your business. It is your own business. You do, and you model off of what your MLM has proven to work, and you add to it. You add to it So when someone joins your MLM, yes, they get all this stuff from corporate, but what do they get from you? Why do you stick out? What is different about you? What is the strategic advantage that you offer? For me, I offer tons of people lots of sick funnels that are proven to work, right? Not just prove, like I'm using them, okay? I'm using them, and then I just clone them and hand them over. I don't care if they're techie or not. Like they can do them because they're pre-done. Does that make sense? That's what I do. And so a lot of the stuff that I'm putting together with this January 4th thing is with the product that's coming out. It's education on how to become unique. It's education on these kinds of things. But when they actually join my MLM, it's already all done for them. It's completely done for them. Does that make sense? It's extremely turnkey, right? And so right out of the gate, they're already killing it. They're already doing way more than the standard MLMer that exists out there. And then I teach them how to do a few extra things so that they're the only one who's selling their product or their offer or their entire thing, so that they're unique from the rest of my team, so that I didn't create my own little cookie cutters. Does that make sense? And then we're off to the races, and we explode because of it. Does that make sense? I hope you're seeing how you can apply this. Okay. Are you? I hope so, because this is not a small deal. Your MLM upline, your MLM is the HQ corporate is doing the same thing, but for some weird reason, and I know that some MLMs are touchy about it. They're like, no, you got to sell this way. You can't do this. You can't do that. I hate that. So I immediately chose one that gave me total ambiguity. That was very much the wrong word. Autonomy. There we go. They gave me 100% autonomy, freedom to sell what I want, how I want, when I want, at any price point even. I just can't go too low or anything like that, but it's complete. I can sell however I want to. So that's why I chose what I did. And I know that, like, if you love what you're doing, great. I am not persuading you to get out. I'm just trying to tell you, like, God, like, this is how I'm doing it. Okay. This is how I'm doing it. Frankly, even some of the other massive gurus I've seen out there who are published authors that are all over the place. I'm looking over to my bookshelf and pointing at it as if you guys are in the room and you guys can't see it. But I've got tons of MLM books over there. I've hardly read any of them. In fact, I don't think I've read all the way through even one of them. And it's not to say that there isn't amazing stuff in them. It's not to say that it can't help. But none of it talks about offer creation. None of it talks about how to actually stand out, how to become unique in a completely bloody red ocean, a complete bloodbath of a place where you are competing literally with all the other people who are supposedly also on your team. It's like, what? It's like, no, I'm going to separate that out. And so my people know, and that's part of what I teach them, and that's part of the exclusive, what I give them. So, and I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but so when somebody joins my MLM, and please model this, that's why I'm telling you that, I'm not pitching you, just understand, like, model this, okay? What I'm doing is when someone joins my MLM, right, and let's say they come in at the low level, they get help, but it's unfair for the people who came in at the top level for them to get everything. So they don't get everything. Okay, when someone comes at the highest level, though, I give them really awesome stuff. Not just like funnels. It's not that somebody comes in at a lower level can't be successful. It's that I have a hard time wondering if they take this seriously. You know what I mean? But anyway, I give them a lot of cool things. There's an exclusive members area with training on how to sell specific products from the MLM, which is awesome. It's very much a living members area. It's not totally done yet, but that's what I do in it. As I say, hey, look, so this thing, I'm going to show you how to sell it online with this funnel. By the way, it's done. Click this link and you'll have the whole thing in one click. And here's the cool scripts that sell it. Here's some traffic. You know what I mean? Like, that's the purpose of it. It's really, really, really specific. It's high level stuff. Like, I only want to work with people who are serious and who take my time serious. So I give, if they come in at the highest level, that's the kind of person that I work with that. I also give them all the funnels, like I was saying. I also give them like things that personally mean a lot to me. Like, I'm holding a coin right now that says Memento Mori. Memento Mori, which means you could leave this life right now. And it's not to be like sad or anything like that. It's meant to make you introspective and say, oh my gosh, like, am I doing what I want to be doing right now? Am I doing the things that are going to, do I like what I'm doing? That's the whole purpose of it. Anyway, you get all sorts of stuff, and I ship things out to you. And I created an offer, 2 of them out of this. One if you just join this, another one that's like crazy advanced, awesome, elite if you come in at the highest level. Anyway, guys, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm sorry that's such a long episode, but I hope that you get it. Okay, that the people who understand how to create offers are the people who understand how to create new opportunities, unique opportunities. They're the people who understand how to become unique in a marketplace again. And make no mistake, if you have joined an MLM and you have done nothing to improve what it is that you offer, you've done nothing to add to the things that your MLM has given you, you are the exact same. You are cookie cutter, and you have no strategic advantage from a marketing standpoint, from an offer, from talking, speaking, selling standpoint, from any standpoint I can even name. There's nothing different from you than everybody else. So why should you expect to make tons and bukus amounts of money? You know what's funny is I went to it was the first MLM that I was in. I went to one of their meetings. It was a big one. There's a lot of people. They rented out hotel stuff, and I drove up and I was wearing a suit and tie because I thought that's what it meant to be successful. I wear flip-flops and shorts and a t-shirt now. Okay. But I walked in there and I noticed there was a guy that was selling in there. The same guy that recruited me. He's the man, by the way. I actually have a ton of respect for him. He helped this whole thing come about, but he turned to me and he said, look at that guy over there. I said, all right, yeah. And he goes, that guy created a side business that services all the people inside the MLM. I was like, that's fascinating. He's like, yeah, the way that guy actually makes his money is he created something on top of what the MLM already offers. And I was like, fascinating. Ooh, that's interesting right there. That's very interesting. Anyway, so just know that I'm not telling you new stuff. I'm just telling you stuff that no one ever really tells anyone else, okay? Anyway, I am going over and over and over and over again, I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over and over again, but that's the whole point, guys. Think about how you can become unique, not just when someone joins your MLM, but how can you incentivize ethically somebody to join at the highest level? Right? Not just for commission in your own pocket, but to help vet out who's actually serious about running inside your team and helping and becoming leaders, okay, with their own unique thing. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. There's huge value bombs on that one. Hope you get it, because that right there can very well change the outcome of your whole business. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye. Hey, thanks for listening. Please remember to subscribe and leave feedback for me. Do you have a question you want answered live on the show? Go to secretmlmhacksradio.com to submit your question and download your free MLM Masters Pack.